Today we are going to understand Accountancy Chapter 16, Rectification of Errors. Firstly, what is the meaning of rectification? That means correction, and error means mistake. So this chapter is based on correction of errors. This is the purpose of this chapter. Sometimes errors take place while recording in general or classifying them into ledger or summarizing in trial balance. In this chapter, we have to analyze these errors. We have to identify these errors and rectify them. That means correcting them by passing a general entry or called adjusting entry. This is the purpose of this chapter. We have to identify the errors and then we have to correct them by passing adjusting entries. So we have to know the error types because error is happen in the transactions, so we have to know that errors. So first error is based on error of principle. Error of principle means when principles are violated or not followed in accounting transactions or accounting cycle. For example, treating revenue expenditure as capital expenditure or capital expenditure is treated as revenue expenditure. This is the example of error of principle. After that, we have second error, error of omission. That means complete omission is happen or partial omission is happen. Complete omission is happen in case of recording or classifying both, or partial omission is happen in case of classification. Recording is done but classification is not done, so it is called partial omission. Third error is error of commission. Error of commission means error of recording, error of casting, error of carrying forward. These errors are the examples of error of commissions. Compensating errors means the errors which compensate each other. The effect of one error nullified by the effect of second error. Means first mistake cover up by the second mistakes. So this is known as compensating errors. Here we have something which errors affect trial balance or which errors does not affect the trial balance. Means trial balance will tally or not tally. In case of error of principle, trial balance will tally. In case of complete omission, trial balance is also tally, but not in case of partial omission. Compensating errors, trial balance also tally, because as we discussed above, one error is compensated by the second error. Posting on wrong side, trial balance will tally. Posting in wrong account, trial balance will tally. Posting in wrong amount, trial balance will not tally. For example, if we record transactions with the amount with different amount, then trial balance will not tally. Errors are also categorized in two categories: one-sided errors, that means which affect only one side or one account. Two-sided errors, that means two or more accounts are affected. Now we have to take one example based on rectification of error. Pass the rectification entries in the following cases. We have two cases. Case 1. Credit sale of rupees 1800 to Gopal was recorded as sale of rupees 3000 to Monu. If we do credit sale to Gopal but we record sale to Monu, then error is happen. These types of errors have some following steps. These steps should be followed. Firstly, you have to do the wrong entry. Then you have to do the wrong reverse entry. Then correct entry, and after that combination of wrong reverse and correct. You have to do the addition of these two steps. So what is the wrong entry here? The wrong entry is credit sale to Monu. So the entry will be Monu debit to sale of rupees 3000. And then what is the wrong reverse entry? Sale to Monu. Correct entry is here, credit sale of rupees 1800 to Gopal. Then that means Gopal is debit to sales of rupees 1800. After that we have to do the combination of wrong reverse and correct entry. So the steps will be sale debit. Wait, I'll show it. We have to add these two entries, sale debit, Gopal debit, sale debit, Gopal debit, Monu credit, sales credit, Monu credit, sales credit. But here at the same time sale should not be debited and should not be credited at the same time. So we have to identify the net balance in this entry. Debit side is 3000, credit side is 1800, then net balance is 1200 on debit side. Rest of the entry is same, Gopal to Monu, Gopal to Monu. So error is rectified here. This is the second example, same based on first example. This is your homework, you have to do that, and I'll provide the solution after following the concept. The concept is based on some steps: wrong reverse, correct, and the combination of wrong reverse and correct. This step should be followed. Now I'm showing the solution of the second step. So the rectification error is based on identifying the errors and we have to correct them by passing the adjusting entries.